What's up, everybody? Today I'm shooting a new video. I got a new camera in. This is going to be a different type of video. I first want to start off and say thank you all for all of your support, your continued support, your comments, following me through this journey on YouTube. I really appreciate it. It's been a great year. It's been fun. I appreciate each and every one of you. I have no intentions of going anywhere, and I look forward to being able to make many more videos in the future. This season, you know, since it's wintertime, fishing kind of slows down, but I wanted to go ahead and take the opportunity to do my top 5 bass for 2016. Now, the year's not over, and, you know, it could change, but I'm going to go ahead and do the video. So, I'm going to be a little bit different. It'll be a countdown for you on what I consider my top 5. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to watch this. I hope you guys have Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. So, we'll get into this starting with number 5. Alright, coming in at number 5. This bass was about a 3-pound bass. I think it came in, if I remember, like at 18 inches, maybe 18 1/4. I was fishing a tournament in Broken Bow, Oklahoma at Broken Bow Lake. It was the Beaver Bends Classic, a kayak tournament that they put on every year, fundraiser. Great opportunity. I hope I get to go back there. It was really my first time fishing a giant lake, clear water. Where I fish at in Oklahoma, typically the water is a bit stained. This was just pure clear water. It had been foggy. It had been misting all day. On top of that, me and my brother got out late on the lake. It was just a terrible day of fishing for this tournament for me. The bite was tough for me. I was not catching anything. In fact, this is just clutch at the end. Before I'm about to call it quits, go into weigh-in and see how everybody did, I hook into a 3-pound bass, and we'll watch that right here. But I was using a wacky rig watermelon Senko. I had thrown it there previously, gotten a bite, missed a fish, and then I tried one more, you know, just that Hail Mary cast, that last one. You're like, you know, hopefully I catch a 10-pounder. And it turned out to be a good bass. This was really exciting for me. It was a great tournament, and this fish was definitely very memorable. So the gear I was also using in this is just I was using a $15 rod and reel combination, spinning reel, rod and reel combination from Walmart to catch this fish. Nothing spectacular, nothing you guys can't go out and afford on your own. So here we go to fish number 5 at Broken Bow Lake.
That's a good one. Yep. Alright guys, hooked up with a nice bass. My brother's gonna be so pissed. Pulling line. Play you out. Okay. Come on. Oh. I can see ya. Got a nice one. If I can just get him landed. Yes. Whoo. Oh my God. Oh, you're my good luck charm. Thank you, sir. That was my last hook too. This might have been the one I hooked earlier right there.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go hit the dock some more.
That's a good one. Now here comes the fun part, right? Alright guys, sorry. It's a nice bass. I'm gonna get a weight on her real quick, and then we're gonna get her back over. Yep, 3 pounds. 3 pounds even, so nice 3-pounder. Beautiful fish. Get her back into the water. Okay, let's get her into the water. Come on, big girl. Come on, big girl. Go. There she goes.
Coming in at number 4. This is a great story. Okay, so I was fishing a tournament at Lake Atkins in Arkansas. I was fishing, I was catching a lot of fish, but I knew that, you know, I needed to catch some bigger fish. I had broken off a few fish. I broke off, you know, probably about an 8-pounder immediately after this fish, and that fish would have won. I didn't have the gear for it. I was using about, you know, 6-pound test. I was wacky rigged with the watermelon red and black flake Senko on a $15 spinning combo from Walmart. Again, fishing with that. So remember, guys, what I'm saying this is affordable stuff. You don't need all that fancy gear to be able to do the basics, to catch fish, do those kind of things. Now, more expensive gear does have its role and does play its place, but you don't have to have it to have a good time or to fish. So this fish, my brother is over here fishing. He's not having a good time. He's not catching very many fish. I pull up behind him, first cast, woo! Just land into it. You know, I'm yelling at him, trying to get him to be supportive, you know, like, hey, check it out, you know, blah, and, you know, he's just being a Debbie Downer. He's upset, he's mad, you know, you stole my fish, whatever. Anyways, I ended up pulling an 18¼ inch fish, which landed me 3rd place at this tournament. It's not the only tournament I placed in, but I think that was the highest placing that I got this year. I always maintained between 4th and 5th place at a majority of the tournaments that I participated in this year. First year doing it, I thought that was great. I qualified for state, you know, tournament, and I qualified for some other tournaments due to my fishing. So I was very proud of my accomplishments. But this comes in at number 4, 3.5-pound fish. Let's check it out. Man, the camera died, so I didn't get to show this next fish to you guys, but I hooked a 3-pound bass. I got it into the boat, 18 inches, so I'm going to post a picture so you guys can see it. I at least got a picture of it. Immediately after I caught that fish, next cast, I cut in front of my brother and hook about a 7 or 8-pound bass that after a little bit of a fight snaps my line. Oh, man. If I could have got that fish in, wow, that would have changed a lot of things for me. So, show you the picture here, and we'll get back to it. All right, coming in at number 3. This is from another tournament, kayak tournament I participated in Arkansas. Lake Hamilton in Arkansas. Big lake, start off bad, just get my kayak in the water, dropped all my gear at the dock, broke stuff, hooked into stuff, hooked my net, had to cut the net, get the hook out. It just started off bad. It didn't stop there. We got to fishing, fished and fished and fished and fished. You know, 8-hour tournament, I'm probably 5 hours in and I haven't caught anything. I mean, it was bad. Everybody's catching fish. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get a pattern. I'm trying to figure out the fish. Find some docks back in one of the coves, cutouts of the lake, and you know, I'm throwing, again, wacky rigged watermelon, red and black flake Senko, pitching it up across docks, letting it sink in, you know, get something small, the first fish on, first one that made the board, you know, and, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need more. Pull to another dock, skip the wacky rig worm right underneath the dock, first cast, let it sit, all of a sudden my line just goes boom. You know, I set the hook. You know, this time I'm using an Abu Garcia rod and reel combo. At the time they sold at Walmart for, you know, $40–50. They don't sell them there anymore. You know, I'm setting the hook. Boom, pull it in. You know, I'm fighting it, pulling it in. You know, pulling about 3.5 pound fish. It was great. It kick-started that. It gave me a place to start with. It gave me confidence. It gave me a pattern. It kind of told me more about these fish. So then it starts raining, it starts pouring, it gets bad. I switch over to creature bait. I start doing things. I start, you know, trying different things. I finally get a pattern. I start to catch some good fish. So this fish was really the morale booster I needed to really get me motivated and focused to catch the rest of the fish to finish out the tournament. So here we are at number 3. Hope you guys enjoy Lake Hamilton.
eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through?
Coming in at number 2. This was a bass that I caught when I first started bass fishing. When I decided I was going to do YouTube, I was going to shoot video, I was going to start recruiting. I had no idea what I was doing. Absolutely not. I just started bass fishing this year. You know, I've read a lot about it. I've watched YouTube videos. Yeah, I can do this. And I had absolutely zero idea what I was doing. A lot of times I didn't even know what baits were called that I was using. Always been a fisherman my entire life, but it was mostly for catfish. Completely different concept when it comes to fishing. So, go to this local pond. Some relatives of mine have in a housing community. You know, I'm casting. This is one of my first few YouTube videos. I'm kind of building confidence, trying to figure out how to film and fish at the same time, what I want to say to you guys, how I want to deliver this message. But this fish will always be memorable to me because this showed me my confidence. It was a confident fish. On top of that, it showed me I could do this. It showed me that anybody can catch fish as long as you put the time in, put the effort in, and you really want to do this. You know, you can do it if I can do it. You know, so I buy this, you know, cotton cordell little lipless crankbait from Walmart. It's $2 bait. You know, it's clearanced out. It's a red craw color. We're talking February. You know, it's cold. I'm fishing, and this next fish was almost a 4-pound bass. So stick with it, guys. We're all new. We all got to start somewhere, but the only way to get where you want to go is one foot in front of the other. So look, tune in with me. Here we are at number 2 on the countdown.
Got one. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a good one. Real good one. Oh, am I gonna land this sucker? Come on. The papa. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. You choked that bait. Okay, got it. Nice bass. Holy cow. Look at this chunk. Alright guys, I'm back at the same pond that I was last week. Basically throwing the same bait. Throwing a crawdad wrapped, basically what you would call rattle trap lipless crankbait. You can see this chunk, second cast, just destroyed it. So we'll get a weight on the sucker, get it off here, get her back in the water, and we'll get to going. For those of you asking me on YouTube if the pink line affects anything, I'll let you guys be the judges on that. So we'll get official weight on her, get her back in the water, and yeah, beautiful fish. Jeez Louise, act like you know how to use a scale. Okay. Alright, official weight on her, 3.63 pounds. What a beauty. What a beautiful way to start off the day. What a nice fish. Alright, let's get this baby released, and we'll get her back. Let's do the release of this lady. Oh, such a beauty. Let's get her. Come Come on. And there she goes. Awesome.
All right, and now we're to the number one fish for me for 2016 and why it was so important and the turning point for me. This fish came from Mulgy Lake in Oklahoma, a lake that I fish pretty regularly. You know, I've fished this lake, I've done everything I could think of to learn this lake. If there's anything I wanted to be good at, it was something that I could find a lake to fish, I could learn the lake, and I could just get to know it, know where the fish are. I fish this lake religiously. I mean, I fished it, I've caught some really good bass, 3-pounders, you know, great fish. So this fish for me changed everything about my perspective of this lake. You know, my confidence was down. I hadn't caught a really big bass. I've seen people catch really big bass out of this lake. It just wasn't there. You know, I was fishing a crawl style bait. I was last cast, I was done, I didn't have a good day of fishing, and then I hooked this fish. This fish is pulling me, this fish is giving me the, you know, the jump out of the water, the Kodak moment where you're like, you know, you're just everything you could wish in a fish. Gets wrapped up in the grass, you have to go in there and strong arm it and just pull it out with your arms. There's nothing more fulfilling or exciting than when you have to go over there and physically pull the fish out of the grass because it's so tangled up. Still on your line, you didn't lose it. You know, I've got people watching, I'm freaking out because this fish is big. So coming in at number one for me is going to be a 3.5-pound bass, most memorable for me, and biggest fish that I've caught out of this lake so far. I've hooked into some that were probably bigger, never got them in. So great fish. Let's just watch the video.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's a big fish. Oh, it's down there. Oh, that's a big fish. Big fish. Big fish. Come on. He's taking me. Got him. Oh my God. Whew. Oh my God. Oh man. Did that just...
Alright guys, that's going to do it for my top 5 bass for 2016, but I do have one more thing for you before we get out of here. Honorable mention, me and my best friend fish what we call the hog farm. This is a public fishing place that I will not give the location to, no matter how much you try to pay me. No, I'm just kidding. It's our place. We're going to keep it that way. You can find it on a map. That's what I'm going to say. Nothing is more special than to be able to share a moment with you know, your best friend, your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband, your children. And that's what this was for me. This was just a really memorable time for me when we both connected with large bass within the first 20 minutes of fishing. You know, he's caught one, he's caught up in the weeds, I'm trying to get to him, I'm setting the hook on another big fish, I'm fighting it, so I'm rushing to get over there to get my fish in, get back over to him to get him a net so he can land his fish. We both end up catching large fish. Mine's probably about 4 pounds, maybe 4 1/4. His is 5, maybe 5 1/4. It was just, I mean, adrenaline going. We're just pumped at this point. We're like, this place is awesome. You know, that whole morale boost that you get from that one fish. And you'll really see that in the video. So, honorable mention at the hog farm with my best friend. Guys, let's check it out.
If you ever need a helper, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. And when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just want it. Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, but I just want it.
Can't get to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself, to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself, to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself, to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself.
But I just want it.
Deep inside, I knew from the start, you my bunny, I'm your Clark. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. Yeah, this don't matter, my love and my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and night with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this perfect soulmate. I wanna show it my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in hard times.
Oh baby, hug it to myself, hug it to myself, hug it to myself. But I just
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I'll see you guys next Saturday with another video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys, again, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, if you're not able to tune in before then. And I'll see you guys next Saturday.